brothers and sisters of Jesus Christ. Um, I'm not gonna hold you long, but I'm gonna let God use me. So when I first got this topic, I was kind of surprised because when Reverend Orr came up to me, he was like, "Hey, I need you to do this." I'm like, "Huh?" Because I didn't know what to expect, but because I had just did a recent speech at another church not too long ago, and to get this right here is just a truly blessing and honor to stand here right now. And I just thank God for this opportunity, and
Amen.
I'm gonna use it to the best of my ability.
Come on now.
So when I was young, I said childish things. I did childish things. I thought childish things. But as I became older, I thought wiser. I became wiser with my actions. So I'm here tonight, young people, to teach, reach, and develop the thought process of you young people tonight. So have you ever wondered what life is all about? Well, I'm here to tell you. Life sometimes can get rough and hard, but young people, you ought not to throw in the towel so fast, because God has a calling on each and every one of our lives. Whether it be a doctor or a counselor or anything you put your mind to being in life. Um, but young people, you ought not to rush the process that God has called on your lives.
Come on now.
So I know you're probably wondering, well, where does it all start? Well, good question. Young people, we were all once sinners who didn't know Jesus Christ, or probably didn't even think of who Jesus Christ was, or maybe we just didn't know. Until one day we all got older and heard others, or even heard your parents tell you about Jesus Christ, till we eventually accepted God in our lives and finally knew who God was in our personal lives. So, young people, now that we're all older and understand the good news of Christ, have you ever questioned to yourselves, well, why are we on this earth? Well, here's the answer. God put us on this earth for one important reason and one important reason only. And that is to go out and spread the good news of Jesus Christ and what He's done in our lives. Young people, we ought to spread the good news of Jesus Christ everywhere we go, whether it be at school or out with your friends or even non-believers in your family. But young people, the only way we can reach any non-believers to getting them saved is mainly by showing up to Bible study daily and reading your Bible each and every day.
Come on now.
And most importantly, continue to pray, because without doing those things, we will never reach a person like we really should. Young people, I'm here to tell you that life will hit you with many challenges and obstacles in life. And I'm talking things you would not have never thought you would be put in a situation. Um, you can be put in a very tough situation you wouldn't even picture getting out of. But young people, I promise you, as long as you put everything into God's hands and learn to just get on your knees and pray to God, He will bring you out of that tough situation.
Yes.
And even while in the mix of that situation, you still have to have the confidence and faith. Just by trusting in God, everything will be okay. So young people, have you ever seen your parents go through tough and hard times? Whether it was struggling with paying bills or bringing in food, because my dad is a prime example. I've seen him struggle time to time with things I never pictured him going through. But because of him being the God-fearing dad he is, he continued to trust in God, knowing he would be delivered out of that situation. So young people, never turn away from God. When God has a calling on your life, you should never turn it down. And I recall a time when I was in middle school and all the way to my freshman year. Like, this is a true story too. So I recall me wanting to fit in with the cool kids, wanting to do everything I thought was cool by having all the friends, popularity in school. Um, Wanted to skip class because I thought it was the cool thing, right thing to do. But as I got older, I realized that all the foolishness stuff I did back then, I could do nothing but laugh and chuckle with it. Because now that I think about it, it's just it was stupid things I made in life and decisions. And as you get older, you will soon realize who your true friends are.
Right. Say that again.
So as I got older, I started separating myself, surrounding myself around people who were smarter than me, people who wanted to push me. Because sometimes God can put people in your way that you would have never thought of, and He could put that person in your life, and He could possibly help that person build the confidence up in you to the point you want to push yourself further in life.
Amen. Come on now.
Uh, okay. Sorry.
It's all right. It's all right. It's all right.
So, so as soon as I developed in my thought, okay. And young people, I just want to say that learn to know who you is as a human being. Learn to know who God created you to be, and it's okay to be a Christian. There's nothing wrong with being a Christian.
Come on now.
Dare to be different. Something I was always taught growing up, and you can sometimes see people out in the sinful world doing things out of will lot that they feel they can do, but through the process, it's not really getting them through life. And I just say you should ought to be the person God wanted you to be. No matter if He sorry. If you're asking for direction in life or who you want to be as a human being, you ought to get on your knees, ask God for direction, ask Him to lead you in life. But young people, prayer is an awesome feeling. It really is. Because once you start to pray on a daily basis, you will soon realize what life is all about. And whether you know it or not, young people, life isn't what you think it is. Life comes with many challenges. Because as soon as you get in the real world, God will throw many curveballs at you. He'll put you in predicaments you wouldn't picture getting out of. Life is just so hard. Like, young people, you just don't know how easy we have it right now. Because you have a roof over your head, parents coming in and out for work, paying the bills. We have it easy. So, with young people, have you just ever wondered what's going on in society today? with all the violence that's been going on, especially. Well, to keep it real, young people, it starts with the parenting and that home. And really, that mother or father really have two options. They can choose to raise a respectful child or a disrespectful child. And it seems to me we seem to have in this generation today where we're living in adultification, where now children are raising parents rather than parents raising children. I wasn't hearing me, I said we have children raising parents rather than parents raising children. And to me, that is a deep thought and process because parents really they are the how do I put this? They're basically the out front for that child's life. And as long as you young people, if you have a parent that's in church and sticks with God's word on a daily basis, that parent can gather all that information, come home, because really it's the father's duty to be the pastor of that household.
Come on now.
And that father or mother, whoever's taking care of you, they gather all this information from the church or the word, and they have to feed that into that child's mind, where it can develop in their mind to when they get older and go out into the world, it'll be easy to process in their mind, oh, I know this is right from wrong, so I ought to tell what I know and what I learned from that parent. And children feel they have the choice to talk back, disrespect their parents. But I'm here to tell you young people, never think you have the right or freedom to disrespect your parents. Because at the end of the day, young people, they are the ones who fed you, put clothes on your back, made sure you were stable. And it goes on to say in the word that you can't rebel and be disrespectful. So it goes also to say, honor your father and mother. Obey your father and mother, unless they're contradicting God. Because if you don't, you're cutting your own life short.
Come on now.
It concludes in verse 4, construct them, teach them to operate undivided guidelines. So when they leave, that child will already have the guidelines. So in other words, when your parents not there telling you what to do, young people, you should have the guidelines that were already given to you. Now, young people, I want you to really hear this one. Young people can struggle between independence and dependence because they want to be free, but they can't afford to be free.
Come on now. Say that.
I guess y'all ain't hear me on that. They want to be free, but can't afford to be free. Because it could be either A, they don't have no money, or B, they don't have a job, or C, an education. But the biggest part is some young people don't want to be told what to do. So they'll kind of leave a teenager in the middle. But dig this, young people. You can be frustrated. You can disagree. But what you can't do is rebel. But young people, never forget who Christ is in your life as well. Because nowadays you can hear most young people say, well, once I go to college or so forth, I'm not coming back to church. Well, I'm here to tell you, you don't need church. Because once you get out in this real world, life is going to get so hard, you're not going to know what to do. You're going to be calling on mommy and daddy like, please get me out this situation, please. But God, I guarantee you, God going to find a way to wheel that child right back in.
Come on now.
And because your mind can say one thing, but really it's not what you really mean. So young people, never steer away from home, which is the church house. Young people, always remember this one thing. Only what you do for Christ will last.
Come on now.
Not your job, not the accomplishments you accomplish in life, not all the jewelry, money, whatever you pursue in life. That's never going to last because that's all earthly things.
Come on now.
But only what you do for Christ will last.
Yeah.
So I'm here to tell you, young people, while the blood is still running warm in your veins, you ought to give God the honor and praise each and every day.
Come on now.
While you still can. If you do anything around the church, or whether it's the choir or usher or whatever you do to do the Lord's work, make sure you do it with your best ability and to your fullest. And I'm going to leave you with this question tonight, young people. Y'all ready? Is your master satisfied?
Whoa! Come on now.
So whatever you've done on this Christian journey, whatever things you thought was sent, all the sinful things you've done on this earth, I'm here to tell you, question yourselves right now. Is your master satisfied? He didn't have to love us.
But he did.
But
Thank you,
because of his grace and mercy, he continues to give you another chance to get it right before it's everlasting too late. So always remember, young people, no matter how challenging your life gets, never forget the man above.
Thank you, Jesus.
Because he can bring you out that stormy situation. And just continue to trust in God and believe who he is as a person, who he is in your life. And young people, whatever obstacles or drama that you go in life from this day forward, always remember that you have one person to depend on, and that's God. And always keep him in your outcast. Keep him first before everything. And I have this one quote I'm going to leave you with. greatest words came from a man named Tony Evans. Them in the fear of the Lord. Remember, be fruitful and multiply with children on earth. Why? Because men were created of the image of God. Children are the replication of God's image, not just a replicant of your image. The purpose of children was the replication of God and God's kingdom, and the advancement of God's kingdom in history. Man was created in the image of God. Be fruitful and multiply with my image. It will be with the domination of image through God, through the expanded family, and through the birth of children. Our relationship through marriage, parents get you effect on how long a children live, not on how long they live. How well they live, it will go well with you. And you shall live long on the earth if you have the right relationship with parents. It is absolutely critical that you respond properly to your parents to fulfill your fully ordained days and don't die before your time. Young people, always thank God for what He's done in your life. Continue to thank Him for continue to blessing you, using you, ask Him to continue to use you in life. Whatever you put your mind to doing and succeeding in life, always pray about it and ask God for direction. And just continue to thank God for everything He's done in your life.
Amen.